This is Zechariah chapter 5 and 1. It says, Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and every one that swerve shall be cut off, as on the side according to it. First off, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and only begotten Son. Yahweh meaning He is or He is to be. Okay, by Hashem is in the name of Yahushua. Yahushua is the only begotten Son, okay, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, okay, which is his job, his title, his name is an omen nomen for what he's coming to do, all right, which he's coming to deliver, okay, the elect of the children of Israel, all right, which his blood was shed, his sacrifice was made to bring the nation of Israel, okay, in its entirety back to the Father, Yahweh, all right. But on this second go around, only the elect will be saved from the coming calamities and destructions, the judgment that's about to take place forth on the entire earth, all right. Now, what you see, in the back screen, it was a performance by Missy Elliott, and clearly, when you watch this, man, these people, Jake know the truth. It's at a point now where they're making movies, about the Israelites. The Israelites all on the news. Jake has flooded the internet with this truth. Okay. So ultimately nobody's going to be blameless, okay? Nobody, nobody's going to have any excuses, and that's the way the Lord is setting it up. The gospel is being spread across the four winds as prophesied by Yahushua, all right? But as you can see, if you go back and watch this performance, you in the scene, when the UFO shows up, if you're familiar with Missy Elliott and some of her songs, it was the Pass That Dutch song, right? And as depicted within the video, she's they in the field, man, they dancing in the field, on the plantation, and the UFO comes and delivers, all right? The UFO comes and delivers. And ultimately that's prophecy, man. That's prophecy. And it's beautiful that the Lord, you see, man, the Lord is in control of everything, man. Man's goings of the Lord, how can he then understand his own way, right? So these situations or depictions or the ideas that are placed in these directors, or even within Missy, because I've she's always had a a certain type of mindset, like a real unorthodox way of doing things, within her style, I mean, that's how Jake is. She can be creative, but he used he put in her mind to put that to do this right here, man, to depict this. And this is a craft or a vessel, right? A ship, a chariot that's spoken about, within the scriptures. All right. And they're coming for, like I just read in Zechariah, the 5th chapter, they're coming for two things, man. Okay. As we just read, all right, Zechariah received the vision of it, right? And being in the ancient world, and the best way for him to describe it, was identified. He said with a flying roll. It says, and that's what all the prophets, man. Whether it be, the ICBM missiles, okay, seeing like whatever they saw, they described it the best way that they could from the knowledge that they had at that time, okay? And we in this day and age know it is something different, but it's the same. They were seeing the same exact thing. All right. He saw it as a flying roll. We know it. The world knows it as UFOs, okay, or IFOs because they haven't been. They've been identified. All right. And then said he unto me, in 3 it says, "This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth." All right. Because like I said, the chariots, the chariots of the Lord that were prophesied to come. Okay, they're coming for 2 reasons, man. Okay, one is for salvation, all right, which I'm gonna get a scripture on that. But this one is for judgment. And what the prophet is seeing, that the chariots, okay, are coming for judgment, okay, and to make war, and who's going to be in it doing it, okay, is the one that was given all judgment was given unto, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, okay. It says, "This is the curse that goeth forth for the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it." Now, who's the thief? Who's the thief? Excuse me. Who's the thief? Okay, the Edomites, man. All right, the Edomites. Who did they steal? They stole the Israelites. Okay, and we're still in his hand to this day. All right. So by definition, by law, all right, but because that's what you're going to be judged by. You're going to be judged by the law. The law, it says you should he roughly paraphrase, you should he that stealeth a man, right? Well, thou shalt not steal a man. And if you do, you're going to be put to death. All right, and that's the judgment. Okay. And not only did you steal the Israelites, man, you stole these, the natural resources, man. You stole everything that belonged to us, okay? And you're going to be judged because of it, all right? And this is prophecy, man. And and if you dealing with prophecy, okay, what spirit are you coming in? It's Revelation 19:10. "And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai." Right? Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, so the spirit of prophecy is what? Is Yahweh Shai. In verse 11, "And I saw heaven open up, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war." All right. And I saw heavens, which is the Shemayim, which is the cosmos, man. Okay. Hey, look, the Lord is going to bust through them clouds, man. And it's going to be a fleet, okay, of those chariots. It's going to be a fleet. It's not just going to be one chariot, man. All right. It's going to be a fleet of them. And there's going to be one massive one, which is spoken about in 2nd Esdras. All right, I believe the 13th chapter. All right, was Ezra saw it, and he said it was engraved out of a mountain. He said it was this. He didn't see the beginning or ending of it. That's how big it was. Okay. That's how big that ship was, and that's the listen. That's the power that the Lord is coming back with, okay? Because that's what that horse represents, okay? It says, "Behold, a white horse." That white horse means pure power, okay? And he that sat upon it was called Faithful and True, because that's what he is, man. Faithful and true, meaning what? Everything that was spoken about within these scriptures, which we are bear witnessing to, which we are testifying of, right? It all is going to come to pass. That's why he's known as the Faithful and True. Okay? It says, "And in righteousness he doeth make in war. In righteousness he doeth judge and make war. And his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had the name written that no man knew, but he himself." So he's coming back with a vengeance, man. All right, and like I said, it's for for salvation, okay, and for judgment. That's what these vehicles are for, man. All right, and we talking about prophecy. This is the book of Jude, okay, verse 14. It says, in Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints, okay, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches and ungodly sinners have spoken against him. All right. And that's what's going on. These people are speaking against our Lord because we're coming out there with the truth. All right. You see the prophets on the highways and the byways preaching his word unto you, giving you the testimony, giving you the truth of the scriptures, man, letting you know what day we living in. Okay. We're living in a certain season right now, which is harvest time, man. Okay. And the Lord about to start reaping. All right. You know, and you know, and in the midst of that, okay, in the midst of all of that, of the judgment, in the midst of the judgment, Isaiah 26:20, it says, Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as if it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. It says, For behold, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. It says, The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Okay, and this is a prophecy speaking about the deliverance of the nation of Israel. Okay, speaking about the nation of Israel. All right, because the judgment, okay, that's going to be coming forth. All right, it's going to be harsh, man, and the Lord, you know, he's gonna have to save us from up out of her, man, from up out of this place. All right, this is Revelation 18:4. It says, And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come up out of her, my people. All right, and this is a depiction of that, man. All right, and it's on. You want to know what it? Hey, listen, man. Like I said, the Lord, man. Lord is deep, man. Wisdom, man. Wisdom is something else. Wisdom pierceth all things, you know, because he be working on the minds of these people, you know, to show us, because here it is. This is a performance. People are being entertained because you go back and you watch this video. All right, you watch the performance and people in the crowd dancing. You know, people just think this is some type of spectacle or some type of show. They don't understand that this is about to come to pass. All right, this is about to come to pass, you know. But before that deliverance right there, it's gonna be chaos, man. Judgment is going to be taking place on the face of this earth. And then when you see these crafts, this ain't gonna be no happy joy moment, man. Okay, it's not. As it prophesies, the days of Noah, man, people were marrying, you know, eating and drinking, basically partying all the way up into the day. Okay, as you can see here, which is beautifully depicted, man. It says, and I heard another voice saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay, and this is the Lord, man, and this is the beaming up of the elect. Okay, and the plagues that her is speaking about this place that we're living in, man. All right, which is biblically known as the virgin daughter of Babylon. All right. Or today is known as America, or as is known in the scriptures also as spiritual Egypt, you know, in Sodom and Egypt. Okay. So what is it? It says, so the Lord is going to call, the Lord's will, brothers that's been fighting and believe, the chosen, the elect are going to be beamed out of here, man. So, and the plagues, her plagues, what are those ICBM missiles, man? Okay, those the nuclear warheads that's going to touch to touch on the soils of this place and completely annihilate this place. They're going to be shot off by the multiple different countries, man. All right, and in the midst of those their missiles hitting there in the Third World War, because that's on its way. Okay, that's prophesied in the scriptures. All right, in the midst of that, Yahweh Shai is going to show face, and guess what? He's going to put the icing on the cake. Okay, it says he's going to ascend with the shout. He's going to come back furious. Okay, judgment, man. All right. Verse 5, it says, for her sins have reached into heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities, man. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double. Okay. So everything that this place, everything, because it's not the land. You would know it's not the land, man. Okay, it's the people. Okay, it's Esau, Edom. Okay, because right now he's in rulership. All right. So the judgment, the cup, the wine, all right, or the philosophies or the doctrines that he's been pushing, that he's been teaching, all the way up from the conception of this country. When he slaughtered, when all of the natives, okay, were slaughtered. The northern, all the northern tribe were completely slaughtered, man. Almost to the end. All right. If the Lord ain't sanction it not to be, right? For you grabbing the southern kingdom, right, off the shores of the west coast of Hum, okay, which is today is Africa. You snatching, the Israelites from over there, and bringing them over here and shedding the blood. Okay, so you're going to be, and then all the way up until this point, all the wickedness, man, all of the homosexuality, the transgenders, and that whole agenda, the pedophilia, okay, the zoophilia, okay, the raping, the robbing, the earth, okay, the land of the natural resources, all right. Then you're going to be rewarded double for that, all right. And that's prophecy, man. And like I said, and that's the balance. Okay. So we have the deliverance. Okay. We have salvation that's coming with these vehicles, and we have destruction that's coming with these vehicles, man. All right. Because they coming. They already here for real. They already here. They just waiting. They waiting. All they waiting for is the Lord to give the say so, man. And he's going to give the say so when the rest of the word when the rest of the word is fulfilled. Soon as the mark of the beast comes, all right. These race wise, as soon as it get crazy out here, these concentration camps, and furthermore let me matter of fact, let me dial back, because I'm gonna end it with that. I'm going to tell you when it's going to end, because it tells you exactly when it's going to end. It says, this is Revelation 7:1. It says, after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Okay, and those winds are the judgment from the missiles, all right, and from the Lord, all right. And he says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. It says, say, hurt not the earth, okay, neither the sea nor the trees, till I have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. All right. So that's when the end is going to come, man. All right. When the sealing of the servants of the 144,000, okay, the 1/3, okay, the 144,000, okay, the government body of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and then the rest of the 1/3, the men, women, and children, okay, that was slated, selected, okay, to be saved, okay. So that's the point, man. This is it, man. It's happening. That vibration, man. All we got to do is keep doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Pushing this word And that's it. That's all we got to do. And the end, it's going to come. The Lord is going to do what he wants to do, you know. So, man, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashimi Yahushua, man. Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushua, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushua, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushua, call Lord Yahweh Bashimi Yahushua, okay? Shalom and, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, okay? The peace and salutations, man, to the elect, man, shalom.